Welcome to Básico Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Básico Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 130. Let's go! Beginner. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to class number 130. Yes, 130. As always, we will begin today with a short review of yesterday's material. I want to start the program now. I want to practice. I want to do a review. Do you want to review yesterday's material? Yes, Kyle. I want to review yesterday's material. I want to, infinitive. I want to. Yes. And in the negative, I don't want to review class number 50. I want to review class number 129. I don't want to review last month's class. I want to review yesterday's class. Do you want to learn to play the guitar? Yes, I want to learn to play the guitar. Do you want to improve your English? Yes, I want to improve my English. Do you want to spend a fortune on German classes? No. I don't want to spend a fortune on German classes. Do you want to work until midnight every night? No, I don't want to. I don't want to work until midnight every night. Does Alberto want to work until midnight every night? No, Alberto doesn't want to work until midnight every night. No. Do I want to improve my Spanish? Yes, Kyle, you want to improve your Spanish. Does your mother want to improve her Spanish? No, my mother doesn't want to improve her Spanish. Does Alberto want to take a vacation? Yes, Alberto wants to take a vacation. Does Carly want to visit her parents next summer? Yes, Carly wants to visit her parents next summer. So we have the structure here, I want, plus infinitive. And we have, I want someone to do something. I want the government to lower my taxes. I don't want them to raise my taxes. I want to play football, but David doesn't want to play football. He doesn't want to play. I want to go out for dinner, but Layla doesn't want to go out for dinner. I want to study Spanish, but Fitz doesn't want to study Spanish. I don't want to sing, but Richard wants to sing. The girl doesn't want me to call her. I want to call her, but she doesn't want to talk to me. Terrible. Very sad. She doesn't want to talk to me. I want to talk to her, but she doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, now we can practice with everything and anything. So anything, which can mean cualquier cosa. He can do anything. She can cook anything. You name a dish and she can cook it. She's a fantastic cook. She can cook anything. He'll do anything to learn English. She'll do anything to learn English. She does everything she can. Everything, all the individual things that she can possibly do, She does them. She does everything she can. She tries everything. She will try anything. He breaks everything he touches. Yeah. I have a cousin who breaks everything he touches. He's 2 years old and he breaks a lot of things. Windows. He breaks dishes. He breaks a lot of things. Yes. He breaks everything he touches, it seems. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think this is a good enough review. A few examples from yesterday's content, class number 129. Now we can move on. But first, let's practice. Let's look at our word of the day. Word of the day. Yes, it is time for the word of the day. Our word of the day today is a verb, gritar, which is to shout. To shout. Every day I shout. Yesterday I shouted. Hey, where are you going? What are you doing? Gritar, to shout. We also have the verb to yell. Hey, very similar, to shout and to yell. We have to scream, which is typically more high-pitched. Ah, to scream. Whereas to shout is because he can't hear me. He's very far away. There's someone across the room there, across the hall, and he can't hear me unless I shout. Because I'm in the studio. There is a big door here that keeps most of the sound out. But if I shout, he will probably hear me. If I shout. Si grito. If I shout, he will hear me. I have to shout if I want him to hear me. To shout. Every day I shout, S-H-O-U-T. Yesterday, I shouted. Okay. Now as we move into class number 130, we're practicing with the verb to want, but here with the interrogative. ¿Quieres tomar un helado? Do you want to have an ice cream? So I will say, oh yeah, well, yes, I do. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I would love to have an ice cream. So now ask me. Ask me if my brother wants to visit Spain soon. Ask me. Kyle, does your brother want to visit Spain soon? So does, the S goes on to the auxiliary verb. Does your brother want to visit Spain soon? Yes, my brother wants to visit Spain soon. Ask me if I want to improve my Spanish. Kyle, do you want to improve your Spanish? Yes, I want to improve my Spanish. Ask me if Layla wants to visit Italy. Kyle, does Layla want to visit Italy? Yes, she wants to visit Italy. Ask me if Natasha wants to visit Australia. Kyle, does Natasha want to visit Australia? Yes, Natasha wants to visit Australia. Ask me if Fitz wants to go to Ireland next Christmas. Kyle, does Fitz want to go to Ireland next Christmas? Yes, Fitz wants to go to Ireland next Christmas. Ask me if I want to watch the football match tomorrow. Kyle, do you want to watch the football match tomorrow? Yes, I want to watch the football match tomorrow. Ask me if Alonso wants Schumacher to retire again. Yes, ask me if Fernando Alonso wants Schumacher to retire again. Kyle, does Alonso want Schumacher to retire again? Yes, I think so, because, well, I don't know. I'm surprised that Schumacher has returned and is racing again. But I suppose, yes. Supongo que sí. I suppose that Alonso wants Schumacher to retire again. Or maybe he doesn't want Schumacher to retire because he wants to be able to beat him again. I don't know. Ask me if I want the airlines to lower the price of their flights to Canada. Kyle, do you want the airlines to lower the price of their flights to Canada? Or to lower the prices, because there are many flights, on their flights to Canada? Yes. I want the airlines to lower their prices. I will say their prices on their flights to Canada. Yes, because it's very expensive flying to Canada. It is, yeah. Ask me if my dad wants me to help him with his projects when I'm in Canada. Kyle, does your dad want you to help him with his projects when you're in Canada? Yes, my dad wants me to help him with his projects when I go home. He has a lot of projects. He always has projects. Cleaning the chimney, for example. The chimney. It's interesting. You say chimenea, where we would really say fireplace. In English, the chimney is essentially the tube, the ventilation system where the smoke goes up out of the house through the chimney. We have the fire in the fireplace, and then the chimney is the escape route, let's say, for the smoke, the tube system above, and the smoke rises and exits the house through the chimney. Now, my father, he burns wood. My parents, they heat their house in Canada with wood. They burn wood to heat the house, which is fairly typical. Not, I wouldn't say most people. Most people do not burn wood in their houses in Canada, but my parents do. But it's not completely strange. It's not abnormal. It's not very abnormal, but my parents do. They burn wood. They heat their house with wood. So the chimney gets full of, well, dirt. It gets full of soot, we call it, and ashes. And so when I go home for Christmas, my father says, Kyle, help me clean the chimney. So I go up onto the roof and I sweep the chimney with a big wire brush. Yes, a brush. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I think we've seen this. Do you want me to move on? Yes, Kyle, I want you to move on. Okay. All right. Okay, let's take a look at our vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. All right. Ooh, we have some V's today. So the V. Let's dedicate a moment to the pronunciation of the letter V. Pronunciation. What? All right, ladies and gentlemen, yes, pronunciation, the letter V. If you want to pronounce a very good V, start with the F, the letter F. F is a friend of the letter V. F and V are friends. They're very good friends. So notice if I say they're very good friends, the very and friends, the sound is very similar because the V, I take the F, conmigo. Make the F sound with me. Now, add the vocal cords. Activate the vocal cords, the cuerdas vocales. I have to start to vibrate, okay? Back to the F. Okay? I'm alternating between the F and the V. So the V does not sound like a B. B as in baker. No. Or bravo. No. The V sounds like an F as in foxtrot. But with the vocal cords activated. Very good V. Okay? So, visitar. In English, with the proper V, the verb to visit. Vacaciones. We say vacation. Verduras. Vegetables. Pueblo pequeño. Village. Village. And finally, vocabulario. Pues aquí estamos con vocabulary. Right. Vocabulary. So, to visit, vacation, vegetables, village, vocabulary. On vacation, I visited a village and picked vegetables while studying vocabulary. Okay, there we go. A sentence with all the words. Visit, vacation, vegetables, village, vocabulary. Using one of my favorite letters, maybe my favorite letter, the letter V. All right, before we run out of time, let's move on and at least get started with today's translation list. Translation. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our translation list. Translation list number 43 today. Déjalo aquí en la mesa. Leave it here on the table. Leave it here on the table. Number 2. No dejes tus cosas en el suelo. Don't leave your things on the floor. Number 3. Déjame hacerlo. ¿Cómo? Eso es. Let me do it. Fíjate que aquí no digo let me to. Let me to, nunca, nunca. Let is never followed by to. Okay? Let me do it. Number 4. Déjame verle. Let me see him. Number 5. Déjame intentarlo. Let me try. Number 6. Llámala. Call her. Call her. Number 7. Llámame desde tu oficina. Call me from your office. Number 8. Déjame llamarles. Let me call them. Let me call them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. We have more sentences, but we will look at those sentences tomorrow. Let's stop now, but I'll be back in a few minutes with the intermediate class. See you soon. Bye-bye.